Just whacking, hacking and whacking and smacking. Yeah, the machete to the quiet music. It doesn't quite work, does it? How does that look? Let's see. No, it needs another update, doesn't it? One more update. PC. Death March, NG+, blind playthrough, Blood and Wine. Tips and spoilers will result in timeouts, bans. Fake spoilers will be treated the same as real ones. Be smart. Don't be a Spielverderber. The journal has ticked off one small update. Back to it. Look for a new contract. That's what it was. On a notice board in Valen, we got a contract. That's why the first step is ticked off. It was a time when there seemed to be two Geralts. One was a celebrity, at least in certain circles, while the other remained a mercenary who did dirty work for coin. At any rate, both these Geralts happened on a contract of an unusual sort. Not least because it marked the start of a new adventure. And this adventure I will gladly relate. It began in a manner most ordinary, with a notice posted on a board in Valen. The Witcher read the notice and set out to see what else he could learn. Beer at the ready. Me too. Densa, cheers. Chocolate at the ready, fizzy drink in hand. Meet the knights from Toussaint in Holloway. They went into the inn or house.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Parmarin? I told you. The Griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Thank you, Lemia. It was a good reminder. We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression. Matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we've dealt with the marauders, we have a matter we must present to you. Get rid of these bandits. Worse ones will come in to replace them. Doesn't that just sound like the way it is? Let me help you with the bandits. Don't you realize how it works?
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil, there is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate? For their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
How I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
Chin up, Palmerin.
Peasants will be fine, Palmerin. Been dealing with bandits for generations.
Your words do little to assuage my sense of morality bruised.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition,
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Oh, yes. The Duchess. Toussaint has called for help. From simple beginnings.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Beast.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Cannot be tracked. Mouth of a wraith in one of those pictures. Different creatures. Showing their slender men. You say attorney?
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
A beast that wields black magic? How does that work?
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A knight in a locked room. Servants all about the house, guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, no heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to trap it instead of killing it?
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Toussaint! Post haste. Nice horse armor. A little gouty, but...
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Sure. Remember. Whoa!
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
That's
Walk about when you have the chance.
like
You
a
will
Disney
see for
castle.
yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, fairy tale.
Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
I take it they didn't plan for that. They charge towards it? Come on. Oh god! The Roach should just see that and nope the hell out of there. His helmet. He's wearing a wine barrel for a helmet. Richard's gone south. Goliath. Whoa, whoa! Goliath.
A monster!
Goliath. What is he wielding? What the hell is that? Is that a... What the hell is that? What is he even wielding? Look at his feathered headdress. He's made a helmet out of a wine barrel and has, like, peacock feathers. Oh! Oh my god! Look at that shit. Damn. Oh! 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 Surprisingly, he hits like a truck. Considering he's the size of 2 trucks, I guess that's sensible. Oh! Oh my good God. Move! Soldier, move! Ow! Uh-oh! Bleed! Bleed! Oh my God! Come on, soldiers, please.
Big beast.
Nice.
Tackling it single-handed? None too
A
wise.
grindstone.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
The giant wind up here.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath.
I
Rumored
noticed.
to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down?
Transformed and
Several
banished.
times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the
can-
giant.
You can
Got
do the thing.
experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien Delatour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Goliath! Woohoo! Level. It's going bye-bye. Greater Red. Dahlia. Blue painted house. The color of the sky, the blue in the sky is a different blue. About the only thing I had seen of Blood and Wine was the still promotional image, a couple of them, and you could tell that the blue in the sky was different. I didn't know if it would be like that in-game or if it was just the images there, but the sky is a very different blue. I can show you the skill points that I've got. No promises on changing any. Silver Sword, Dahlia, level 66. Armor piercing, decent crit chance, and crit damage bonus. Welcome to Toussaint. Thank you. Map. Toussaint. Dulcinea Windmill. Lady Dulcinea was a nobleman. She was a nobleman! Okay? She was a nobleman. Lady Dulcinea was a noblewoman at the Duchess Caroberta's court. According to legend, whenever she appeared, duels knights would... Is that written strangely? Whenever she appeared, duels knights would duel for her favor. Duels knights? Then it just slipped. That weird to anyone else? And noble women would faint out of jealousy, yet rather than accepting the advances of one of her gentleman suitors, Lady Dulcinea, tired of the pomp of the ducal court, agreed to the proposal of a simple miller and abandoned the palace to dwell with him in his mill. Word is she lived there happily ever after. Perfect timing, Snow. Just rolled out of the amusement park, one into the next. Good evening. Good evening, Snow. Welcome. Perfect timing. We just got to Toussaint. Just got here. Couldn't be better timing. And a new map. Main city. Maybe Chi? How are you doing, Snow? What's going on? Oh, the trophy. I did want to look at the trophy. Perhaps we can't hang the trophy because it has to be shown. Maybe we can. Yes. Goliath trophy. Basic experience mod. It might be cool to see it hanging, though. I like my dismemberment trophy. Follow Milton to the place where the body was found.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Look at this field.
Guillaume is his kid.
Oh, that's glorious.
That's it, Roach. Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
The Cockatrice Inn. I agree completely, Wombat. It seems very intentional, but it's also quite stark. Extra saturation. Perhaps it reflects the environment here.
They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Like a killer view. I remember playing the first Witcher and your very first Kill Drowners quest, going down to the shore and being mesmerized by the view. Actually had more moments in the first Witcher like that than I did in the second. Of course, Wild Hunt. Taking it to a new level. Use your Witcher senses to search the riverbank. A beast of Toussaint. Witcher senses tell me this place is beautiful. I don't know if they'd mind, so we're not gonna risk it for one Orin's.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
The view down the shore.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Your drowners, how about you? He's charging ahead. Go, Milton, go!
Got guests. Careful.
Not drowners. What are these? Scurvers. They're like bloodsweegers, devourers, but they look very sharp. Oh yeah, spiky. Yes! Bloodsweegers! Yes! Wasn't paying enough attention, I was enjoying that too much. They explode. In the first Witcher, there are enemies called Bloodsweegers. And then there are different versions of them in each game. I like the name Bloodsweeger, but... Doesn't it snow? Doesn't it? Woo. Snow, I gotta pick your brain again later about the amusement park. I'm lost in this new world right now, but I'm also curious about the time you had, so I'll probably bug you about it on Discord later. How you doing? The good news is they seem to explode with great force, which means there's a good chance we could get one to take out some of the others. We just need to get into a state where it's ready to explode. Get a little lucky on where everyone else is. Oh, look at that water. Oh, that water. Are you ready to pop? Are you ready to pop? Shit. Come on. I just want to ogle the environment. Are you ready to pop? Okay. There we go. There we go. Boom. And the spikes flew out. So this one exploded and then oh! And then the spikes go flying. That's choice. Get out of there, Geralt!
Damn, you're ugly.
I think Milton's got plot armor. Lucky him. Back up, Milton! Back up! I'm telling you, Milton, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there! Oh, God!
Here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Maybe 7 more hours, I think it is. Something like that. Monster Heart and Rot Fiend Blood. Rot Fiends, Devourers, Bloodsweegers, Scurvers. Suppose it makes sense because the mountain is so far off in the distance. But it has a initially surprising softness to it, the mountain. It's probably a matter of visual correctness, but it is kind of stark. Used to seeing the mountains in this game with so much clarity that actually looks a little soft. Everything in the foreground is as sharp or sharper than ever, so seems like a design choice. Amazing. Necrophage hide.
Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
In the books, it was described as a giant obelisk. The mountain? That mountain? Yeah, obelisk it does not appear to be.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Okay.
Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Carol, please. Spoken horror, but oh, loot, not necessarily story. Gotcha. Handkerchief, monogrammed DLC.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
Really? I noticed earlier today, before we got to Toussaint, looking up from underwater at the sun, and it looked awesome. I don't remember if it's always looked that cool, the sky and the sun from underwater, or if that's something they beefed up recently. Sure looks good.
Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
That's not footprints, since we found all of those. Oh, more right over here.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
We're all looking. Could be, yeah, watching us. Someone's watching us.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
What's up, Tyler? Gorgeous. The, two enemies that I've fought so far,
Once you have finished
the Skurvers and Goliath,
be sure to report to Anarietta.
were very cool.
Anarietta?
Her Grace.
We just started.
I forget
Can't say
myself
much yet.
sometimes. We
Beautiful.
address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Ali oxen free.
They say her grace is called in the tent of the beast.
Bro.
Killer from the north. What?
Milton. Shh. Just wait.
Bravery's not enough against the beast.
That was an invisible wall for a moment there. Arr. No, don't be. It's a beautiful view. We can both enjoy it. There's plenty for everyone. Oh. If you're truly sorry, then don't do it again. Hey, what's up, Bob? Good timing, man. We just got to Toussaint.
Could I ever use a nap?
Yay! Yeah, less than one. I have fought
Could I ever use a nap?
you Skurvers and our introductory giant, Goliath. Is that your favorite bystander noise, Rummy? T-Star!
Everybody, I'm here.
Also with the great timing. I'm so glad everyone's here. Glad no one's missing too much. T. Lopez, what's happening? Welcome.
Use a nap.
What's up? Almost missed you in there. So, Bob, crazy thing is, the 6 Olgiards this morning, he dropped in 30 minutes. Been pretty quick. All right, Milton. All right.
Appearances deceive, Witcher. Beware.
Good advice, always. Sorry. Oh,
The Witcher from the North.
yes. Bonnie Vivante.
They say the diamond at the port has such extraordinary new colours. Some of the bells charge him less if he dyes their skirts.
And you believe this tripe? La 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 la
La la la la la la la la. La 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 la.
Hey there!
Hey! Got an extra drink? I don't think, looking at his belly, he doesn't share too much.
Give this man some wine!
Oh, I take it all back. Give this man some wine. Thank you.
He was a cooper, see? Went to cut a barrel staff and cut off his finger instead.
Not bad. Give this man some wine!
Good man. Good man.
Do you seek someone?
Dark
What's new,
secrets
handsome
tales
knight?
From a fairy tale that she like too small. Do you take care, Witcher?
Oh, yes. Who likes short shorts? He likes short shorts.
Geralt of Rivia.
He likes tight short shorts.
How was it feeling best that he fought him as well? Do you know how he got his name? He was a cooper, see? Went to cut a barrel staff and cut off his finger instead.
We don't need to hit the notice board quite yet. Round of applause for la la la. La 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 la. Alright, Milton. Do this.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
I, sir, am Geralt, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
Yes,
I was
questions.
the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Sky was red. You said that. Twice. Then what?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
Hooded
While
woman.
you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So people think that the beast is divine punishment.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue.
Duchess, duchy.
Lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
I had not
Don't
ever made.
listen to that
I didn't know
nonsense,
that
girl.
connection.
It was rehashed
Tense now.
Codswell.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
What else are people saying about this beast? What's up, Steven? Been busy with some stuff? Yeah, we missed you a few days. Playing some more Dark Souls 3. Finally got through the Abyss Watchers. It only took you 6 tries. I'm impressed. Took me about 60. So, congrats on that. And welcome back, Steven. What else do they say about the beast?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Okay, go examine the body.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Of some sort.
Some sort. Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition.
Well, bring it.
So, see you later, Milton.
Bring it on. All right, next time. Geralt's gonna start missing people spitting as he passes. Everyone's so polite here.
Oh, dear fellow, with a kiss like that, you must have your pick of the ladies. Never.
I'm gonna make more hard saves during Blood and Wine than I had been during the main game. Not because I plan on using them, but the way my brain works, even though I'm not using these saves, I still have the same mental process when I create them. Like, oh, what if the story branches significantly after I take 2 steps in the left. Oh my god, the story just went off the tracks. Yeah, so sometimes I'll make these hard saves. And since I have no idea what's happening in Blood and Wine, I'm more likely to fall back on old habits and make a lot of hard saves. The barmaid just... He wants to bump uglies with Geralt, apparently. Hey, this is all you're doing. I haven't moved. Don't scream.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Hello.
What's that you wanted?
I don't know. What are you eating there? Fish and bread?
With a fish
And bread.
like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Loot. Are there any guards in here? I wasn't meaning to loot. That was an accidental. Disassociative kleptomania. Well, let's at least take the note. The note that didn't pop up a read box. Okay. Crayfish chowder.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fisok like that, you must have your pick.
With a
of the
fisog like
ladies.
that, you must have your pick of the ladies. With a fisog like that. You mean face or something lower down? Deshell the crayfish, then remove heads, pincers, and tails. Grind these in a mortar. In a saucepan, fry onion and garlic with a sprig of thyme and butter until transparent. I'm getting very hungry. Add the crayfish flesh and fry. Pour in a good vintage muscadet and then add bouillon. Blend the contents of the saucepan thoroughly, transfer to a stew pot. Add dill. Simmer. Once done, thicken the soup with half a quart of cream and a tablespoon of butter. Add wild herbs to taste and don't spare the dill. Oh, even a whole bunch will not be too much. Oh man, like a good recipe. I bet you could make that. But that would be tasty. Idly ho, neighborino.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
Not likely to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fisok like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Really don't have Geralt or Triss. I must not have updated my deck in the past week. We'll do a little cleanup after that. Weird.
I am assuming direct control.
It's like you're trolling me, boss. What's up, Mike? Yeah, this is the first Gwent game of the entire day. We've been going almost 6 hours, and you arrive right when it's time for Gwent. You just got here. Yeah, this is the first Gwent game of the day. Unbelievable. What are you doing? The cow! What about the cow? Let's see, unit cards 26 is 26. That might be the number that we can't go below. Let me try removing one. The vampire flutters. My vampires are a pretty weak pair. But I think... okay, we'll just pull the vampires out. Number of unit cards is now 24. That's the number. If I tried to pull out one more, we're still good? Hold on. Behemoth has none to pull, I believe. Use the cow, it helps a lot. Jordy. No. Vesemir gets to stay because he's Vesemir. Alright, 22 is the number. He's playing the new deck. Okay, Skellige deck. Watch me get my ass kicked. I have no idea what to expect from the Skellige deck. One Commander's Horn, and my leader card is like a Commander's Horn, so I might swap that out. We've got a 0-point spy card. Best spy card. Not that it matters if it gets played in the first round, but a 0-point spy card could be safely played in a later round without worrying about the value added to your opponent's board. Look at that. We got all the crones. I need to swap the crones. Because of the special characteristic of these cards, they will bring like cards, pull like cards out of the deck. There's no point in having them all. But looking at hero cards, we got Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen Rhiannon, and the Leshen. The Draug, specialized Scorch card, Triss. This is a pretty good pull, but we need to get rid of 2 crones. 1 decoy. And yes, some Wild Hunt action. Okay, Mike, drive safe. We'll see you in a bit. Let me see what he played. A Berserker. Kill, crush, cleave. Transforms into a bear when a Mardrem card is on its row. I don't know what the bear does, but... Croc on Crate. Oh, check it out. We decided this was Croc on Crate. My mother was in Russia in December, and she got this at the gift shop. And we decided it looks like Croc on Crate. He thought it looked like a character in one of my games, and we had to decide who it was. New Gwent music, this is awesome. Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. All the cards from the graveyard come back, but for both players. Wow, that's a hell of a leader card. I would normally try to throw the first round. We've got a really strong deck of hero cards. So I don't know what I would do in terms of wanting to throw the first round. Maybe, well, why not? Buy it up right off the bat, like we normally would. Oh, man. The deck is stacked with heroes. He just played. There's the bear. So whatever the special condition was just met. Gotta look at what happened. The bear adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. Mardrem. Eat enough of them and the world will never be the same. I guess that's a magic mushroom, huh? Magic mushroom. Hey, T. Lopez, I didn't know Catalyst was coming out today. I'll keep that in mind. I decided I do want to play it. So, conditional Scorch card. This is the perfect time for it. Check it out. Scorch Close Combat. Unlike other Scorch cards, this one will destroy your enemy's strongest close combat unit if the combined strength of all their close combat units is 10 or more. Well, that one bear is 14. It's not a hero.
The Iceman cometh.
What's up, Iceman? Welcome. Hey, thank you for retweeting the stream. Welcome, man. Everybody, check out the Iceman Cometh 360 when you get a chance. Chaos is love. Show him some love. Give him a follow. Let's scorch that bear. Bye-bye, bear. Bye-bye, bear. Geralt of Rivia. It's very tempting to see your Geralt with a Geralt. Music's very cool. No. I will normally save my hero cards. The crone brings the crones. Yennefer's a medic. She'll pull something out of the deck. In this case, a grizzly who gets doubled. Okay. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? Fine. Yennefer got the bear in full strength back out of the trash. I'm gonna decoy. Snow taught me this trick. I'm gonna decoy my conditional scorch. You cannot decoy a scorch card normally, but you can decoy a conditional scorch card. That bear's going bye-bye again. Yeah, let's see you pull Yennefer out twice. Thank you, Snow. That's an awesome trick. So this first round is meant to be a throwaway. But keep this in mind, I have a Commander's Horn that I won't be able to use with any of my hero cards. And my leader card is like a Commander's Horn I won't be able to use with any of my hero cards, so we'll, yeah. It is what it is. Maybe we'll win this first round after all. We'll just take it in two. Hey, Iceman, I love it too, man. The ice love is great. Nice chilled heart. They passed, we won. First round. They've got 6 cards, we've got 7. You think their 6 cards beat my 7 heroes? Find out. Monsters faction. We keep a card on the deck we don't get to pick. Now remember, that leader card will take everything in the trash. Shuffle it back in. That could change the entire game. But if we win this round, we win. Win, end of story. So let's play strong and see if we can burn him out on cards. If by some chance he surprises me and we lose this round, let's save a couple. The Kayran is a +1 to all units. Sometimes I look at that and think it's a medic. We don't have a medic. Arilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. Who stand next to the Lady of the Wood. Wait, I want to know what that is. App. It's Cerys. It's Cerys. They call me Sparrowhawk. Know why? Because I eat rats like you for breakfast. Oh, I do like Cerys. Summons all shield maidens from the deck. Clan Drummond, shield maiden. They'll shatter on our shields like waves on a rocky shore. But there's no reason Geralt shouldn't stand by Ciri. Yeah, what a draw, right? Ah! Man. Ciri on both sides. May as well play the leader card. We're gonna get, we got lucky. The crone that's left on the board after the first round can be doubled. So we'll take it. Young Berserker. Good look at that Berserker. Young Berserker. Want some? Transforms into a bear. An Amardrum card is on its row. It eats magic mushrooms and turns into a bear. That's pretty cool. So, Kayran. Only way the Kayran's gonna add anything to anybody is if it gets played now. Or if the trash gets shuffled. I keep forgetting about the leader card in the Skellige deck, and I don't... Man, that's gonna... When he finally plays that... There's the Crone. Plays that leader card, the Crone and everything's coming back. Got 2 cards left. We'll save Triss for a final blow if there's a third round. We've got Draug, Imlerith, and Aleshin. Hey, Death King, how you doing? Twixer, are you off? Off to bed before work? Take care. One card left, and the leader. Forget that leader. Imlerith. All gonna go crazy when he plays that leader card. Oh my god. I want him to play the leader card now. But he didn't. I either have to pass and save my 17 knowing he'll play that leader card and see what happens in the third round. Or I keep pushing. And he plays it now. In for a penny, in for a pound. Said I was gonna save Triss. God. Oh, man. No. 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 Triss and a Drow. Let's see what happens with that leader card. Skellige ability triggered? I'm not sure what that ability is. And passed. Wait, they passed? What? I think he just threw the game away. He just threw the game away. He could have played the leader card. Could have played the leader card and at least had a chance. And he just threw the game away. Okay. Victory! How bizarre. I didn't get to see the leader card played after all. See what kind of a mess that makes of things. He's out of cards. Leader? Leader takes trash and shuffles back in. Yes? No? He had a leader card that he never played that would have taken everything in both our trash piles and put them back on the board. As I read it, maybe I misunderstood it.
Thought I knew them all. Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off.
Clan Drummond, Shield
Message on the
Maiden.
back, signed by a certain Count Monier.
Find card.
Invitation to a tournament. Interesting.
Ooh. Gwent to everything. Turn, tournament. It shuffles back to your deck so you can't use revive cards. It shuffles back to your, not to your hand, it shuffles back to your deck. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, okay, Team Bossy. Okay, shuffles back to your deck, not to your hand. I'm bad on my card terms, not to your board. I gotcha. Very cool and not what I thought it was at all.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fish sock like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Medic won't be able to get it out of the trash because it's no longer in the trash, it's back in the deck. Alright. Go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body kept in its cellar. We can hit up the message board finally. Death King, how is the new DLC? It is just begun. It's beautiful. So far it is beautiful. Toussaint is a beautiful land and I have hardly seen any of it. Extremely saturated. Highly saturated. That is, in fact, how they made it look. We'll be back in it soon. Forward. A thought for today. Every journey begins with a first step. Take it at the cockatrice. Odrin. Wanted, the White Wolf. Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. More information, he should go to Count Belladal's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Yep, you bet, Bob. I'll bring it right up as soon as I hit up the board. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladal was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. Notice from the Ducal Camerlengo. Calling all knights errant and other strong men. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offing. More details available at the Ducal Camerlengo's offices on Knights Dormant Square. Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint. Let's not read that one. You don't get someone to read by saying it's from the Internal Revenue Service. Everybody just glazes over if you start with that. Need a real opening line. Spot missing. My dog's gone missing. White with a black patch on his eye answers to Spot. That is, he comes running when I call him Spot. If you find Spot, bring him to the Cockatrice Inn. The innkeep knows me. Spot 2. Contract for a Witcher. Witchers. Caravan escorts. The Beauclair Coopers Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Lagaffe, the merchant's camp in the forest to the north of Coronata Vineyard.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Oh, the map. The Toussaint world map, which you can still connect with the rest. It does not overwrite the other maps. Another area. We're at the Cockatrice Inn, south of the Dulcinea Windmill. This is where our journey in Toussaint has started. We have not been north, south, east, or west. There's a large city to the south. Capital, presumably. Perhaps a royal palace. Guess we'll find out. There is a farm. Series of farms. Farms and fields. Number of towns and message boards. And I think the question marks that we see here, these undiscovered locations, will be joined by many, many more. Let me know if there's any part of the map you'd like to see a little more of, but since this is all new, we don't want to skip over undiscovered locations like we might have in the main game during NG+. I want to find everything. Not in any rush. What side of the water are we on? Let's backtrack. Before going forward, let's backtrack and head over here. Let's go southeast and south and go exploring. You like the lake with the ring island in it. Lake with the ring island in it. Ooh. The lake with the ring island in it, and there is a structure over there. Maybe something in the middle of the lake. Let's make that something of a priority. I don't want to delve too deep into new territory until we've explored a little bit more of what we've already walked through, and let's not cross the river quite yet.
Oh.
We're gonna be here all week, folks. The Friday stream is planned to be 24 hours of Blood and Wine. Today is Tuesday, yes? Yes. We'll have another 6 hours today, 6 tomorrow, 6 on Thursday. Be about 20 hours in when we start the 24-hour stream. It'll probably take us through a good chunk. I'm really hoping we're nowhere near done after that, so that we can play this next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's hard to say things to help suggest but not spoil. Yeah, you may have to not suggest things. It's gonna be tough. It's tough. Look at those trees. I like that. Tall trees with wide canopies, but there are no low branches on these trees. The larger ones here. Just high branches. Belga says 37 to 40 to do everything. I'm betting we get more than that. Music is excellent. What if I walk everywhere? If I walk everywhere, surely we'll add 10 hours to it, don't you think? Certainly less windy than Valen. Well, so far it is. It's a nice, gentle breeze. Just don't feel like running. Certainly better walking for taking in the sights.
Damn it.
Damn it, what? Random damn it from Geralt. Barghists, cool. Get a look at him. Did you see that blink or something that it did? Oh! That was like sulfur breath. These sulfurous Barghists. Oh. Snow, they're definitely ground sounds, so I hadn't noticed they were new or not. I do now that you mention it, Jensa. That wasn't what I was thinking when I saw them. Yeah, I do. Cool. Barghest from the first Witcher. Goliath, yes. Barghest, no. Play it very, very hard. Ah, those look so cool. Look at that warp effect. If you get a good look at it. Since my Quen gets moved so easily here. Hey Master, what's up? I am level 66 right now. The what armor pieces I am wearing are level 51, 44, and 51. Although the swords have just been upgraded to 64. Skills are all sword skills. Exception of rage management and axi. Simple swordsman. Bubba Clubba. I wonder if the one I want to go see if they're regenerating. The one I was fighting. There were 4 of them. Oh, there he is. No regen. Okay, very cool. No regen, just... he decided to move off into the background. Ah! Man. Master, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard the starship. Whoa!
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
Uses a lot of whirl. I guess I'm using more than I used to. Whirl, for the longest time, did nothing but get me killed. I could not find the right situations to use it, and I could not wield any real control over where I whirled. And, so I only used it for shits and giggles when I was in a really safe situation to use it. It's not good. I'm toast. Man, these are, some really tough pack animals because of that sulfur aura and breath. I don't know if it's really an aura. I mean, I'm like 1 love tap from death since they take about 2/3 of my health in a shot. Yeah, but I am using it more than I used to. I think I've gotten better at finding moments. Shit. There's, half dead. 2 of these are half dead. Alright, 1 of them. Ah! Compared to Rend, I don't think I have ever used Rend on purpose in combat. I might have tested it once or twice. I don't think I used it, really. Rend with a Severance rune word. I've not used any rune words either. I've upgraded the rune right in Hearts of Stone, but I've never used any rune words. Rip, rip. Yep. Ribbit. Ribbit. Argists. So... Argus still count as beasts, I would hope. Jay chomped, yeah, that's the other one. I'll heal up before going back in, but if they come back out, I'll keep fighting. What a tease. First Bargus down, only took 2 deaths and 15 minutes to get one of them down. Ah. Come on, Geralt. Geralt! They appear to alter their behavior once wounded. Il Porra. Poira. Farewell letter. Toussaint, Ducal Guard, Captain's Boots. Good night. Ready to roll, baby. Good night. Sleep well. Grim. It is like a fairy tale. Look at that castle. Set in front of the mountain. I let myself get talked into doing that to the Baron once. Olga. Cool little flowers.
Witcher! The Hanses! Destroy them!
Filament stream. Something that just fanned out like a peacock on the far side? Yeah. There's peacocks or something over there. Peacocks. Oh, they're scared. Scared. You thought it was a glitch. It was a bird. Bird. Our first proper Toussaint sunset. Better place to be than on the shore. Well, maybe a mountaintop. Where peacocks? Super gorgeous. How you doing, Artix? Scott to Toussaint, yes. Cheers. It's so beautiful. Oh, this music. All right. Noel. Sweet dreams. Good night. See you later. Ah, the upscale bug kicked in. Alright. Oh, just for one of them. Just for one of them. Okay, okay. Attention off, attention on. Fighting drowners against the Toussaint Sunset. Yes, please. What's up, BD Gray? You're back. You can only stay for 10 minutes. Well, 10 minutes is enough to enjoy the end of the sunset. Oh, look at those purples. Look at the light it's added, the color to the clouds. You weren't kidding about the stars, Rummy, either. It's not even dark yet and you can see them bright. That's not a torch. That is not a... You like watching the stars come out? Wombat and Oblivion and Skyrim. Yeah. Any game that offers a show of nature's own show. Got my attention. All right, there's some more upscale bug mobs. Okie dokie. We'll just, well, when that happens, we'll just brush it off. Letter to Pascal. Small key. If I don't pick it all up, it won't go gray on the map. The Black Widow. Alright. I haven't looked at the journal since we got here. We've got quests in the 60s and 70s. Went to everything tournament. Never fear, Skellige's here. Collect all the missing cards in the Skellige deck. 19 of them. Gain a basic Skellige deck. Not every monster survives to level 60. There's a good reasoning for it. Died young. Wine Wars. Polo Wars. Get to the place where the auction will be held. Knight for Hire. Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom. Big Game Hunter. Oh, we got so much to do. Yes, it's just beginning. We've got so much to do. The Black Widow, a treasure hunt. Read the letter. Yes, please. I missed the pop-up already for the to go directly to the readable item you just picked up. It's one of the nicer changes. Yeah, the new shortcut to read quest journals is genius, and I must have missed the prompt there, but... Where I had messed up, S7 if you're still there, where I had messed up before was buying from Hattori the last maps that I needed, but looking for them on the other side of this inventory screen labeled other instead of the quest side, so I went to the wrong items. I never read the right items. Letter to Pascal. My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you in good health. As you know, my affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon we shall stand together at the marital altar, but I hope you understand this must be a ceremony to make the Duchessa herself green with envy. Say that, Duchessa. Do not think this is an admonishment in any way, my dear. But we both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on the extravagant ball which we both deserve. But do not be sad. I have found a solution to our little problem. You surely know about the shipwreck on the bottom of the Sans Retour. But I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. Back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gael Sask, decided to hold a ball in the middle of the river. And what a ball it was. Beautifully coiffed grands dames, elegant gentlemen in white shirts and striking doublets. Gael apparently took a crate of jewelry aboard and changed rings multiple times to impress all with his wealth. The event was in full swing when suddenly a violent storm rolled in. The wind snapped the masts and capsized the vessel. All the wealthy guests, draped in gold and jewels, sank to the bottom in a flash. This tragic story might yet have a happy ending, however, for I have obtained the key to Gael Sask's chest. I imagine you now see why our future prosperity is within easy reach. After all, the drowned dead do not need diamonds. Am I not right? Loving you more than life itself. Bela de Genus. Find the casket within the sunken wreck. Is it just offshore? Yeah, Artix, I wouldn't worry about the purge either. Just as you say, it was nothing, and we don't need to know or discuss what it was or wasn't. Mods are gonna have a really, really tough time with this one. So we've already stated, and I'll remind everyone again, mods are gonna be squashing anything that looks like backseating, foreshadowing, tips, extra context, let alone spoilers and proper backseating. Mods are going to be a little heavy, and they're going to be going straight to timeouts, and that was just a purge. So, all things said, Artix, don't worry about it, and anyone else who gets purged or timed out, don't take it personally. If you didn't mean to do anything, then just consider it a matter of course that it got blanked. You're going to have to push to to bring the wrath. You might bring a timeout, you might bring a purge, but you won't bring the wrath unless you're doing something on purpose. So, we're all good. No worries. Artem, привет. Good to see you. I am great here. I'm great here. We've started Blood and Wine. Very exciting. Find the casket within the sunken wreck. Oh, we're going deep. Okay. And the casket within the sunken wreck, well, is... Okay, I'm gonna go up for air. Guess I'm going up for air. So, Artem, how have you been? Are you well? Geralt. Okay, now go up for air. Up. Up, Geralt. Jeez Louise. Yeah, good water. Good water makes me a little giddy too. How did I find the giant fight? It was awesome. Great. I got it in, most fortunately, in one shot. Okay, striking out so far. Oh, I caught a flash of something out there. Oh, it's a drowner. Drowner. And some stuff. Annie, are you off? Have a good night. Night. You haven't seen this yet? Okay. No, I gotcha. Don't want any spoilers. Although I think at the moment we're just swimming for treasure. Take care, man. I'll go up for air. We'll come back down. Maybe I'll go up for air. Maybe I'll go up for air. Geralt! Oh god. Geralt, go for air. Don't get stuck on that. You're not stuck. Go for air. Up, Geralt, up. Faster! That was too close. Die, something, something. Die, die, die! Uh-oh, camera. Sea Star going off to bed as well. Thank you. Sweet dreams. See you later, Sea Star. Good night. Uh-oh. Find the casket within the wreck. Oh, stay at it. Keep finding more stuff. Haven't found the casket yet. There's a couple things. Yes, okay. Inventory. I like how they show you new items on this little preview screen. I'm blocking one of them here, partly. Pompadour bracelet, Pompadour necklace, silver pantaloons. Huh. And presumably quest items, because they're not showing up there. Ooh. Well, I know nothing, so there's always that. Alright, see you later, Beady Gray. Take care, have a good one. Sure. Swords. Thinking. Let's head this way. We can even hit up another notice board. We'll see what town is here. Probably get a fast travel point, but I don't want to start using any of the fast travel here until there's some real pressure to do so for some reason. And just enjoy the countryside everywhere. But maybe go back up this way, we might discover some more stuff, head back by the Cockatrice Inn, and maybe cross over. I don't even want to ask when should we continue this quest line. We could just work on some of the extra things. I am not pulled in any one direction or another. Except right now, I want to go east toward this little town. Silver pantaloons, perhaps sold for good money or dismantled. But Jay, the body will rot. What? What? Oh, examine the body kept in his cellar. Yeah, the body's gonna rot. The body's gonna rot, totally. I don't even know what body you're talking about. What body? What mystery? What beast of Tucson? Loviv. Hard to see at night. Let's bring morning around so we can see what this town is like. Yeah, there we go. Boy, it's a whole nother world during the day.
I've seen a great many things in my life, but cattle dropping from the sky, that's a first.
Who knows? Maybe a whole bovine downpour sounds.
Bovine downpour, foolish notion. What would the clouds have to be like to carry that much cattle?
I didn't think about that.
Hey! Welcome!
Yes? Oh, welcome.
Wow. Everybody is really nice here.
Good, sir.
Good, sir. Geralt is not used to this. It is like a dream. Oh. Kids and adults, we've heard sneezing.
And I say, hey, 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 what's going on?
Fleet might be a good plan, yeah?
Ow.
Hey, you ran into me, little girl. Jeez. Gonna do it again. Hey, girl, brighten up. Who raised you?
I've worked up to my chin and I've caught some rot.
Caught some rot. It seems like there are people around who are sick. Not like Captain Tripp's sick.
From dawn to
Not yet.
dusk's last light. Then give my wife a good long night. You need something?
That Gwent will be the end of me.
Did you say Gwent?
It's the game.
Do you want to play Gwent?
Yeah.
I'd rather be an eagle than a quail. Yes, I should. If I only could, I truly would. And I say, hey, 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 what's going on? And I say, hey, 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 what's going on?
All is in order. The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
You got that, Ardix. Seem to be a lot of references in this. There already were in The Witcher, but they must have crammed in a bunch more.
Sorry, I was running loose.
Did I hear someone humming Star Wars music?
Huh? Hmm? Huh?
Want to race?
Swimming? Running? Horse racing? What are we talking about here? Throwing all the rocks! Throw all the rocks! She's very happy. like the painted houses.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Keep calm and start no brawls.
Greetings. Greetings. Ow!
Oh, excuse me. Made her drop her broom. I'm sorry.
A knight's errant. They're so heroic. Hey there, half-wit.
Hey there, half-wit. Boy, she's got my number. I prefer post peepers, though.
Witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights, what are they? Chopped liver?
Phew. Stinky.
What are you doing that is so stinky?
Yes?
Are you going through rotted vegetables?
Summoned from the north.
Top quality goods, only the best.
Ooh. Is she eating? That looks fancy.
Scrub off. You'll soon meet the coffin. Who the devil knows? Perhaps it's true.
Salutations.
The Duchess summoned him. Wonderful fall.
So many of the houses are locked, yeah. Warning! Took the wife out to dine the other night. It was our 14th anniversary, and we wanted to celebrate it suitably, which is why we selected the Cockatrice Inn. The food that we were served was so foul, my wife vomited it all out while still at the inn, and I did the same when we reached home. I have no idea what we were served, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it had been the corpse of a raftsman fished out of the river. One that had drowned quite some time ago, for an odor that potent does not develop overnight. They tried to convince us that we were eating fresh crayfish. And I am the Duchess's daughter, bringer of warnings. He cured my cat. There's no better place for your sick pet to recuperate than the Druidess's hut in the northern part of Duntine. I know folks say there's something odd about that woman. I can't deny it, she is far from normal. When I visited her, I saw her sniff at a handful of straw as if it were the most irresistible of perfumes. I took a sniff as well, smelled just like a normal wisp of straw to me. She won't look you in the eye, but animals take to her like bees to honey. My tomcat is old, had been getting rather sickly. But after 2 days at the Druidess's, he is full of vim and vinegar once more. Chases mice like he used to and has a hearty appetite. Haven't seen a cat so happy in a long while. Highly recommended. Morgan's Fist, hello. I play the lute, and I'm looking for someone who plays the ocarina. I'm confident that with our powers combined, we shall be the toast of every tavern in Beauclair. Or perhaps even in all of Toussaint. Mark Bloom. Challenge. Hereby announce Lady Vivienne de Tabry is the most beautiful woman in the world. Any man who disagrees can find me at the riverbank in Ploviv every morn at dawn's first crack. The Monster of Tufo. A vineyard. Curious. Plummeting cattle. Oh, urgently needed specialist, used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle falling out of sky at night. Must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at quarry as soon as we're up. Must resume at quarry soon as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see foreman of Ardeso Quarry. Kick. Nice kick, Geralt. Where's the merchant I passed by?
Oh.
Hello, cheers, howdy do. In need of anything?
Show me what you've got.
Mind if I glance at your stock?
Oh, he's got money. I don't suppose you'll buy... Yeah, stuff. He'll buy stuff. He'll buy anything, including alchemy items. I'm going to try not to overdo it this time. So instead of selling 100 essence of Wraith, we'll sell 90. We'll try and keep like 10 stacks of things that I'm selling here. And 11, whatever, I'm not counting exactly. Just sort of spamming in the ballpark. We don't run out of things that we might need at some point. I have huge stacks, though, of some stuff. Cool, that's pretty good. We're getting some more money. That was almost an 8 or 9K pickup, I think.
See ya.
Pikachu, what's going on? Привет. Welcome back.
What's going on there?
Wow, Jay, you have all the things. I've not sold much throughout the game. I mean, generic loot weapons, but I've not sold much in the way of alchemy ingredients or crafting, so I've stocked up quite a bit over the past 400 hours of play. Map check. Actually, it's break time. This first chunk of Blood and Wine has been about 2.5 hours, so we're on a kind of weird break schedule thing. It's not really a weird break schedule, but took an early break after the last segment so that we could start Blood and Wine fresh. Anyways, I definitely need a break. I need to go stretch. I need to go feed the dogs. I need to get myself a little more to eat. I don't think I'm going to order a pizza after all. I'm just going to keep snacking and make a big dinner later and save pizza for another day. 10 minutes. I'll be back. Everyone go stretch your legs. Thank you, Terry. Ready to roll, baby. You may be a synth. You may be a synth. Afraid we cannot tell you. That would be telling. Six, 2, 4, 5. See you soon.